And we continue to follow breaking news. An Amber Alert for a nearly 2-month-old baby has ended with the discovery of that child's body in a car trunk. Good evening. I'm John Shaman.
And I'm Shannon Kay. Kelly and Michael both have this evening off. Thanks so much for staying with us. That 2-month-old baby was found again this afternoon in Coral Springs in a parking lot there. 2-month-old Josiah Saintil found dead in the parking lot of that vehicle. The father, Janice Saintil, 24-year-old with an extensive criminal history for armed robbery and grand theft, among other things, now in BSO custody. That's Broward County Sheriff's Office has the father in custody.
Now, this story also has a connection to Port St. Lucie, although we're trying to figure out exactly how much of a connection. Our Alex Sands was at a press conference at the top of the hour with Port St. Lucie Police. He joins us now from Port St. Lucie with more details. Alex.
You know, John, so much of his day was spent looking for this missing 2-month-old baby across the neighborhood near the Crosstown Parkway. That is where police here thought he may have been for much of his day. We now know, as we learned a short time ago, that that was not the case, that he was found in Coral Springs dead in the back of that car. The aerial picture is telling part of a story this hour. That report coming into us just after 3:30 this afternoon that police in Broward County, the Broward County Sheriff's Office, had found a car matching a description of the car involved in this here yesterday and did find that young child dead in the back of the trunk. That said, the story began sometime after 7 o'clock yesterday evening in North Lauderdale when the person, the father, the suspect in this, was thought to have been heading to the Walmart there in North Lauderdale with the baby's mother and 2 others. Something happened, according to investigators. He got angry, pulled out a gun and said, "Drive north." They ended up here in Port St. Lucie, somewhere in Port St. Lucie near that Crosstown Parkway area. That child was dropped off at a home. From there, the group went to a Hess gas station not far from there, where he said, "Go to the ATM and get us cash." At that point, one of the 4 people who was with him yelled for help. He got in the car and took off. What happened after that is unclear, but investigators say at some point he and the child were reconnected, possibly here in this county, possibly in Broward, and that Amber Alert was issued just before the lunch hour today. A multi-agency, multi-county investigation followed for hours today, ending, as we reported earlier, just after 3:30 this afternoon with that child being found in Coral Springs. Our coverage of his still developing story continues on News Channel 5 at 6. John Shannon, back to you.
All right, thank you very much.